Hey, what's going on? I'm Steele Rutherford, and just want to talk to you today about the Sigma 18 to 35. I'm telling you right now, this is my favorite lens. I'm probably in love. Sorry, Megan, but this thing is so creamy, smooth, awesome. Just, it's amazing. And then when you put the Metabones Speedbooster on there, on the GH4, it is seriously like, it's like nothing you've ever felt before. Like if you've ever been into photography, you've ever done videos and stuff, and you've got a new piece of equipment, the GH4 with the Metabones Speedbooster and Sigma 18 to 35 is a videographer's dream, a cinematographer's dream. Seriously, it's amazing. I'm actually shooting this right now at 18mm with the Blackmagic Pocket Metabones Speedbooster on the GH4 in 4K, and it's just, I hope I'm in focus. I mean, I'm using this phone app to try and kind of keep track of if I'm in focus or not, but you can't really tell. So plus I'm like looking down, and you want to like focus on the eyes, and I can't see the focus peaking when I'm looking down. So I don't know, but I just wanted to just say the Blackmagic Pocket Metabones Speedbooster does fit on the GH4 with the Sigma 18 to 35, making it like a 25 to 50, something like that. I don't know the exact math, at 1.0. So right now I'm shooting at 1.0. Earlier today I was playing around with some audio guys shooting inside their house. Normally I would never get that shot, and because I have the speed booster, I'm able to shoot in low light situations at a 1.0, wide open, and still get a clean shot and wide. That's the struggles with the crop sensors that most videographers have to come is, man, I really love this shot. I wish there wasn't a wall right here so I could walk a little bit farther and get more of the shot. With this, you can get everything you really need. I have noticed that with when you're in photo mode, you will get some cropping because I am using, again, the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Metabones Speedbooster. So you don't, I'm still recording. I just hit a button. I just want to make sure I didn't stop it. So that's why I was looking down real quick. But again, when you're using the Blackmagic Pocket Metabones Speedbooster on the GH4, make sure you're in electronic shutter, and make sure you never hit custom white balance, because custom white balance will shut the shutter down to get a white balance, and because of the little tap part that's on the Metabones thing, it will actually mess with the shutter and lock the camera up, and you're gonna think you broke your camera, and you're gonna shit your pants, and you're gonna be like, fuck, and then all you do is turn off the camera and take the battery out, put it back in, and make sure you turn electronic shutter off so it opens up the shutter. It's a pretty simple fix, but you'll shit your pants the first time it happens. So try not to hit white balance, custom white balance, set white balance when you have the Metabones Blackmagic Pocket Metabones Speedbooster attached to the GH4. Again, it can do it, and it creates this crazy openness, and it's just, I'm almost touching the lens. Literally almost touching the lens, and that's just, I don't know, it's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Even though this thing right here, it's not the most sexy thing you want to see on camera, it actually is pretty fucking clean. I like how I can like look past the camera into my, even though I'm holding this thing up, which is cool. I love this little app. So Panasonic is definitely, if you're thinking about a camera to get and you don't know how much you want to spend, I would definitely suggest getting the Panasonic GH4 like right now. It's hands down the most versatile camera I've ever used. I'm recording onto a Sennheiser, into the zoom, into the camera right now, so I will do a quick little test sample of what it sounds like actually no, because I forgot to hit record on the zoom, so I won't get any audio off the zoom. This is going straight into the camera, so I hope it sounds good. But the ability to shoot 4K in camera and switch between 96 frames per second with a camera that, honestly, I've been able to pull more dynamic range out of this thing than the Blackmagics. And I've been using the Blackmagic 4K and the Pocket and the cinema camera, and we were on a shoot in Malibu, I needed the outside and the person side lit up, and the GH4 was the only camera to really get his skin tones and his face lit up enough and still see the background without it being too blown out. And I was actually really impressed with that. So if you're thinking about getting a camera, get the GH4 first, because it's more versatile, it's more run and gun. When you get your skills up, you get the money saved up, go for the Blackmagic 4K. And honestly, I don't care what anyone says, oh, I don't need 4K. 4K has been a lifesaver on so many different shoots, because I can crop in and get rid of something if I want to. I can pretty much turn any shot into a dolly shot, turn any shot into a slider shot. I don't know how true this is, but apparently if you're in 4K and you edit on a 1080 timeline, because of all the pixels you're getting, you squish the pixels down and you're actually editing with a 444 coloring. I don't know how true that is. I still see a lot more noise with the GH4 than I would like, and the Pocket, the Blackmagics, they are more filmic to me, but between the average Joe, they're not going to notice the difference. If you're a true hardcore cinematographer, editor, you'll notice the difference, but just the regular person on the street, they're not going to tell if you're shooting on a Blackmagic or the GH4. All they're going to pay attention to is the story relevant to what I want to need to know right now, and am I going to learn something out of this? Am I going to be inspired out of this, or am I going to get pissed off at this? That's all you really need to know. It doesn't matter what camera you use, it's getting out there and using the equipment you have. Contractors, they don't have the same hammer for every single thing. They have a hammer that does this thing, they have a hammer that does that, they have a hammer that does this. So when you picking cameras, just pick the camera that works for that situation. You're running gunning a lot, GH4. You're doing a lot of interviews, documentary style, where you have time to set up, Blackmagic all day. And that's just my honest truth. And this is Steele Rutherford with no bullshit reviews. And I would say right now, hands down, GH4 mixed with the Sigma 18035, mixed with the Metabones Speedbooster, mixed with some Sennheiser mics, mixed with the zoom mic into the camera, and you have yourself a killer setup that turns every shot, every kind of, into 2 shoots. Like, I can punch in and get a nice clean shot if I'm in focus, and then punch back out. And so that's just, if you're not shooting 4K and you're not thinking about buying a 4K camera, you're going to get left behind. So I would definitely suggest getting a 4K camera yesterday. And again, I'm Steele Rutherford, and hope you guys are doing good. Stay tuned. It'll probably be 6 months before I do another video, just because that's how busy I am. I literally have no time to shoot these or edit these or do anything that we want to do, but I am so thankful for every opportunity I have been given, and I listen to these affirmations, and one thing that I've gotten is, success won't bring me happiness, but happiness will bring me success. And so I want you to remember that. Success will not bring you happiness, but happiness will bring you success. So if you just wake up smiling every day, it's going to be a good day. Peace.